Hi friends, today we are going to talk about a wonderful and mysterious thing, that is, a very big snake is sleeping in the sea. No man has come near it because it is very hot around it. Fire comes out of its mouth. This snake is in the depths of the sea, which is unfathomable to anyone. One day it will come out. On that day earthquakes and tsunamis will occur. This is called Leviathan. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe now. Click the bell icon next to it and select All, to ensure you don't miss any of my latest videos. Many people are commenting a lot about this Leviathan. Recently, you must have seen it on social media on Instagram. I did not know this at first, but recently there has been a discussion about a terrible fish that lives in the depths of the sea. The fish is blue in color and rarely comes up to us. We have seen this recently. All of this was mentioned many years ago in the Bible and even before that in Jewish scriptures. That is why there is a lot of discussion about this sea on social media recently. All our viewers also asked us to do a deep analysis on it. That is why this video is for all of you. Now let's go into the topic. According to Jewish stories, at the time of creation of the world about 3,000 years ago, God created the world in the third one day. He creates a very large snake. This snake is not ordinary. Its scales are as strong as iron. In addition, fire comes out of its mouth. There is no human in this world who can destroy this snake like a dragon. God created this snake with such extraordinary power. God created this terrible snake to maintain the balance between good and evil on earth. But he did not stop there. According to Jewish mythology, he created two such snakes. After creating these two snakes, God himself noticed their terrible power. He understood that if there was only one like this, there would be danger, but if there were two like this, no one would live on this earth. According to Jewish mythology, God destroyed one of the two terrible snakes created by God. However, after destroying the female snake, the only remaining giant snake is still alive. This snake is called Leviathan. It lives in the darkest places in the depths of the sea. That is, at the end of the world, this Leviathan snake will come out of the sea. When it comes out, flames of fire will come out of its mouth. This snake will be covered in blood. That is, its size is also very large. Some say that its length is approximately 400 kilometers, which means that it is from Brussels in Belgium to London in England. If this snake moves its tail, earthquakes will occur on the earth. Moreover, when it comes out of the sea, the world will be in a terrible period. During that period, mothers will be in such a terrible situation that they will sell their children. The huge size and power of this Leviathan snake will cause terrible destruction on the earth. If this huge snake moves the earth, the world will tremble with fear. Its breath can explode large volcanoes on the earth. Huge tsunamis will occur in many areas. If this snake flies into the sky and looks back at the earth, its head is said to be so big that it covers the sun when it turns towards the earth. It is not only described as its huge shape, but it is also said that its presence is very terrifying. It may seem that there is no one to resist this Leviathan, but according to Jewish mythology, only the good worship God. When they worship it like that, God takes them to heaven. He will fight and destroy it and win. After that, only good people will remain on earth. In this myth, Leviathan is the embodiment of evil. It is a symbol of evil, vengeful mentality, anger, resentment, pride, and a sense of superiority. After Leviathan is destroyed, all these evil goals will be over and only good people will remain. Then the whole world will be filled with fair, honest, and worthy people. Finally, God and the good will have a meal together. This is the ultimate paradise. This is a way to be with God. In Jewish mythology, Leviathan is also called Satan in the Bible. It is also mentioned as the snake that tempted Adam and Eve to eat the apple. It is an angel in hell. It means one of the bad angels who opposed God. Angels like Leviathan and Lucifer are those who opposed God. Therefore, Leviathan is depicted as a snake. Recently, two things have gone viral on social media. One is the deep sea or fish. I wrote a post about this or fish 3 days ago. I have posted a video. If you haven't seen it, please watch that video too. This oarfish is found in the deepest parts of the world. It is a very rare fish. It swims vertically. Its color is blue and its body has silver scales on it. Although it is a fish, many people think of it as a snake. Many years ago, before the internet, sailors or seafarers who traveled on the sea thought it was a snake when they saw this oarfish. In Japan, when this oarfish reached the shore, it was considered a sign of a big tsunami or the wrath of God. When this fish comes out of the sea, it is said that it is a sign of a big destruction. These stories are oral legends that have been passed down through the mouths of thousands of years ago. People believe that there is a connection between this oarfish and the Leviathan snake. That is, legendary creatures like the Leviathan snake may have been created by seeing rare sea creatures like this oarfish. Now we are discussing an amazing thing. The connection between the oarfish and the geological structures of the Earth. We are talking about the recent sighting of an oarfish in the Bale region of Mexico. This is not the only reason why this oarfish is being linked to Leviathan. There is another thing that you can do. If you zoom in on the satellite view on Google Maps, you will notice a unique shape that is in the shape of a snake. This shape is actually a geological formation. It is about 1,000 kilometers or 8,000 kilometers long. This huge structure is actually the tectonic plate called the Cocos plate. It is located between South America and Antarctica. If you look at Google Maps, it is really in the shape of a palm. Many people associate the Cocos plate with Leviathan because this plate has many volcanoes. These volcanoes are constantly erupting. This is compared to the fire coming from the mouth of Leviathan. In ancient times, earthquakes and volcanic eruptions in this area led to the creation of stories of a terrifying creature like Leviathan. Due to the movement of this plate, a huge tsunami eventually occurred. This is what they imagined many years ago. Many mythologies and horror stories in the world tell about a snake called Leviathan. Many mythologies explain that if Leviathan moves, earthquakes and tsunamis will occur. Some believe that some of the major disasters that struck the world thousands of years ago were related to this snake. Its existence was predicted by ancient astrologers and sages. According to ancient stories, Leviathan is not just a physical creature. It is said that it can represent human behavior depending on food. It is also a form of anger and arrogance. Is it the cause of the destruction of this Kali Yuga? In ancient times, every civilization told about a terrible sea serpent that sleeps in the ocean and says that it will come out in the future and wipe out the world. So far, we have examined many terrible myths and stories about Leviathan. Is this Leviathan really real, or is there really some other terrible force in the ocean that we do not know? Many beliefs that the world will end in 2012, movies and documentaries went viral. At that time, there was a lot of fear all over the world. Many people believed that the world would be destroyed and did not know how to live their lives. Similarly, many people are now afraid of Leviathan. And to know how true this is, only time will tell. So that's it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon to be notified of future uploads. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.